and but things happen. Now we just have to come back stronger.
Weather seems to be improving still, but the safety car remains out.
What do we do with pitting? Do we wait until the safety car comes in and do a couple of laps? We try and go all the way to the end of our stint before we change tyres?
Well, we have to stop within these 5 or 7 laps depending on safety car or not. And at that moment we have to take a decision whether we change the tyres or not. From our perspective, we have to change tyres. The question is to decide whether we put intermediates or slicks.
Battle between the two Toyotas, not for the lead here in Fuji, but for second place. Number 8 just creeping ahead of number 7. Why are they second and third? Because Jenson Button, who relishes these greasy conditions, stayed out in the SMP Dallara. He is our race leader, behind Stefan Sarazan's red, white and blue car, 7 laps down after losing that wheel, but he's as combative as ever. And the top speed of the SMP makes it a real threat for the Toyotas when he's behind, because he'll be quicker at the end of the straight. They need to shake him off now. And as an ex-Toyota driver, Sarazan knows all the weaknesses of the Toyota. So Kobayashi with a battle on his hands, and Sarazan lunges to the inside under braking. Fantastic action between the two of them. The SMP car might be in the early stages of it. Ferrari and the two Fords, 67 and 66. This is second, third and fourth in traffic with LMP2 cars, with GTE AM cars as well. It's the GTE lead battle there in the AM class. And through goes the Ford. Fantastic opportunistic driving in the 67 car, up to second place in the GTE Pro category. Now he's stuck with traffic. And the 92 Porsche is right there as well. Aston Martin were dominant in the wet conditions. They've sunk right to the tail of the field. The Porsches were 9th and 10th in the rain. And now here they come, ganging up on the Ford down the straight. And they hang him out to dry on the outside. But who's got top speed at the end of this 1.4 kilometre main straight at Fuji? It is the Porsches that just hang on. They move up into 4th and 5th. Trouble in traffic for Paul Dall'Anna, tagged into a spin by the 81 BMW. That's the Martin Tomczyk, Nicky Katzberg car. With our GT battle again in the Pro class for third place, it's Ferrari versus Porsche. Both flat out into the braking area. Who's got the line? Who's got the brakes? The Ferrari deep in the inside, but the Porsche gets the run through, cuts underneath, up into third. It's the highest a Porsche has run so far. Race leader in, and another tyre change for the number 8 Toyota. Intermediates will come off, and slicks will go on, and I think that's going to be the story for the second place car, the number 1 Rebellion. Yes, full slick tyres now. There's a definite wide dry line, and there is no forecast of more rain, at least not heavy rain, coming. This is perhaps going to be a stint to survive rather than enjoy, but off they go. Race leader Kamui Kobayashi in traffic out wide and onto the wet curbs, the wet grass. He's got to manage this. Traffic always an issue for the fast cars. You have to negotiate it safely. LMP2 lead battle is between the two Jackie Chan DC racing cars, the all-Malaysian crew out front at the moment, with Senior-Tech Alpine and TDS Racing battling for third spot. Routine stop for the 38 car of our pole sitters, the 31 Dragon Speed entry. There is little sign. Their hopes were washed away in the wet weather.
There was nothing I could do really at the start. I tried to fend off the cars behind, but we were on the wets and they were on the intermediates, and we're a different brand of tyre as well, so it's not as straightforward as it seems. So yeah, it was all about tyres working in different conditions, different operating windows and stuff. So yeah, I did the best I could to stay on the wets, and luckily we had the safety car, which meant I could get the slick tyres up to temperature, and the track was continuing to dry all the time. So yeah, we went onto the slicks as soon as we could as a desperate attempt, so completely bypassing the intermediate tyres.
Battle for third place in LMP2. The Blue Car 36, the Le Mans winners. Senior Tech Alpine, Nico Lapierre recovering from a spin, taking third away from Mathieu Vazivière in the TDS Racing entry. Great view of the action from Vazivière's passenger seat. Jenson Button's first stint is done at SMP. He brings the car in fourth position.
The wet conditions were good, and we did the right strategy in terms of when to pit for slick tyres, which was good. So we did pretty much our whole stint. We didn't have to pit early, which is nice. But on the dry tyres, our rear pressures were through the roof, so it was just massive oversteer everywhere. So tricky, but hopefully from now on it'll be okay.
Driver changes at Porsche. Michael Christensen taking over from Kevin Estre. And in the other car, Jimmy Bruni also being strapped in by his teammate. And the Porsches now looking to fresh slick tyres and to really take the battle to the leaders in the class, the 81 BMW.